So, starting off, we'll do some simple stretches, just partly to move things and open things up, especially around the shoulders, neck, and chest. And also, moving, stretching is a good way to get reconnect with the body. Also helpful to do if you've been sitting a lot, which probably applies to most people most of the time. And if you want to do this part standing, you can do it standing or do it sitting if you need to. And maybe start by just checking in with your body. Really just notice that you have a body, that you can feel it. Notice whatever is going on, sort of the general condition of your body. Notice whether you're fully comfortable, whether there's any aches or pains or discomfort anywhere currently. Notice if you feel sort of alert, awake, or tired. And notice the position your body is in. And notice that you're breathing. We're always breathing, but often don't pay attention. So, just notice if you feel movement of your belly or your chest as you breathe. And notice if the muscles in your body are all sort of relaxed, or you might notice if there's any tension in any particular areas. And whatever's going on for you physically right now, see if you can just kind of accept that things are as they are right now, even if there's things you're feeling in your body that you don't want to be feeling or that are unpleasant. Because whatever is here anyways. And even if there's areas of discomfort, notice how there's all the other areas of your body that are not having discomfort. And we'll do some gentle stretches, particularly the arms and shoulders, but maybe first just noticing how your arms and shoulders and hands feel when they're hanging loose. You're just letting them be completely limp, letting your hands and arms just relax and feeling them wherever they're resting. If you're standing, maybe they're resting just by your sides. And then taking your time, raising your arms up, maybe keeping the elbows straight so your arms are straight, and just lifting them if you're able to, bring them the whole way overhead or just to wherever feels right for you. And just reaching upward. Notice where you feel stretching, or you might notice some areas of tightness. You feel certain muscles that are contracting to hold your arms up. If there's any strong pain or discomfort, then just ease off. Do what feels right for your body. Or if you want, you can stretch higher and intensify the stretch. Notice how your breathing feels in this position. If you need to put your arms down at any point, you can always do that. Or if you're okay holding it up a little bit longer, see what that's like. Feel right into your arms. Notice the sensations in your shoulders, through your arms, your hands, even right up into your fingers. And then bring the arms back down, taking your time, feeling them move. And feeling the letting go at the end. Notice what that's like, to let all those muscles go loose again. That kind of release and relief. But notice how your arms and hands feel now compared to when we started. Maybe some different sensations that are appearing, maybe some tingling or warmth or other sensations. Just feel your whole body as it is right now. And if you find your mind kind of going all over the place, various thoughts, see if you can just let thoughts be like background noise. In other words, you don't have to push thoughts away or do anything, but just let them come and go. But instead of engaging with them, instead just focus on your body. And if you like, focus on your breathing. Feel the details of the movement of your belly or chest or both as you breathe in and out. And then let's try raising just the right arm up, reaching up with the fingertips of your right hand as if you're trying to touch the ceiling. If you're standing, you could even let your left heel come off the ground a little bit. Reach into it a bit more. But try not to hold your breath. Make sure you're still breathing. And see if you can let the rest of your body stay relaxed. So you only tighten the muscles you need to hold this position. And again, really feel into your shoulder, your arm, your hand. Just experiencing whatever sensations are there. Excuse me. And then bring the arm back down. Feeling what that's like. Feel the letting go. Maybe notice now any difference between the right and the left arm. Feeling both your arms as they are. Feeling your whole body as it is right now. Including the sensations of breathing. And then bring the left arm up. Reaching. Feeling the sensations. Noticing the details. Often we do things and we only pay a little bit of attention. You might notice all kinds of subtle sensations in the side of your torso, in the shoulder area, in the different parts of the arm, the elbow, the wrist. Even feel right into your fingertips. And then bring the arm back down. Feeling it move. Notice how you can control it and move it. And notice how it feels when you let it go. So both your arms relaxed. And notice the difference. Notice that there might be different sensations now in your left compared to your right arm, since we're just stretching one at a time. Just feel your whole body. And remember, the aim is not to analyze your body or think about it, but just to feel sensations, be connected to your body. And if thoughts come up, you can also acknowledge that those are thoughts, or even just say to yourself, thinking, and then leave the thoughts, whatever they are, alone, and just again come back to being with your body, feeling it. And then one more time, we'll raise both arms up, lifting them up in the air, and then from here, taking a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, just leaning to the side. So letting your body curve a little. You might particularly feel the stretching on one side, the side of the chest or even the shoulder. Or just notice where you feel it. Just relaxing into the stretch. And breathing in, now taking a deeper breath in, coming up. Breathing out, nice and slowly relaxing into the other side, stretching the opposite side now. And then just breathing naturally. Maybe with each out breath, kind of relaxing into the stretch a bit more. And then breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, bring both arms back down. Again, let them relax. And notice what that feels like. Feeling the shoulders, your arms, hands. Be aware of your whole body. Also notice the sensations of breathing. Notice that you are still breathing. And from here, just raising the shoulders up, kind of like you're shrugging. Bring the shoulders up towards your ears. Notice muscles that tighten to do this, or you might feel some stretching. And then let the shoulders relax. And then from here, bring the shoulders towards each other in front. And just notice how that feels. You might feel the shoulder blades pull away from each other, kind of stretching the upper back a little. And then bring the shoulders back down. And then pulling the shoulders back. So the shoulder blades are moving together towards each other. You might feel stretching across the chest. And then bring the shoulders back up again. But now continuing through these positions just in one big circle. Just slowly, deliberately, with awareness, rolling the shoulders in a big circle. And you might notice that you can feel the movement there and feel how the arms come with them. The arms are attached to the shoulders. So of course, move the shoulders, the arms will move too. If you want, you can reverse the circle. And then coming back to just letting the shoulders relax. Just be with your body as it is. Feel your whole body from head to toe. And then from here, bring the chin down in front. So just letting the head hang, just enough to get a gentle stretch of the back of the neck. Feel what that's like. And then bring the head back up, just to the center. Be balanced in the center of your neck. And then maybe bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. Don't force it. It's kind of only enough till you feel kind of that stretch along the right side of the neck. And then tilting the head to the opposite side. Notice how that feels. And then bring the chin down in front again. And now nice and slowly kind of bring your head around through those positions. No need to rush. And if you start getting dizzy, you can stop, or if you want, you can change directions. Just reverse the circle. And then bring your head back to the center. And just being aware of your body, feeling your whole body as it is right now. Notice that you're breathing as well. And then from here, if you're standing, shifting to a sitting position, but mindfully with awareness of how it feels to move. And bring your body into a position where you're sitting that feels comfortable, that allows you to sort of minimize discomfort, but ideally at the same time, sitting with an upright posture that allows you to feel alert, and either having your eyes closed or, if you prefer, just kind of looking downward. Letting your shoulders be relaxed, and so your hands and arms just rest loosely wherever it's comfortable. And just notice that you are still breathing. Notice that you can tell that you're breathing by feeling various sensations, movement in your body. Letting your breath kind of settle into its natural rhythm so you don't have to control it. Notice you can feel both the in-breath and the out-breath. Notice that you can tell when you're breathing in and when you're breathing out, just because of the different sensations. And feeling each in-breath, each out-breath, one after the other. Focusing the feelings of breathing while you kind of let go of everything else. Notice, especially if you can breathe through your nose, notice sensations inside the nose, in the nostrils, of the air flowing in and out. You might even notice the air feeling a little cooler while it's moving into the nose and a little warmer while it's moving out. Or just notice if you feel any temperature difference either way, or if it feels the same. You might also notice if the airflow is moving more in the right or the left nostril, or whether it feels even in both. You might also notice feeling of your chest moving. Just that kind of expanding, rising of the chest, of the whole rib cage. You might feel in the front of the chest or in the sides, or even your upper back. And notice if you feel movement of your abdomen, the belly, the whole stomach area, kind of perhaps moving in and out a little, usually expanding outward when we breathe in because of the diaphragm pushing down. Or just notice if you do feel any movement and which way it moves when you breathe in and then when you breathe out. Just letting the breath happen in its natural rhythm. And remembering that's not a problem if your mind wanders, if you kind of get away from your breath and your mind goes somewhere else. Because all you need to do whenever you notice that's happened is just come back. Gently bring your attention back to your breath. Just start fresh, feeling this breath right now, and then feeling the next breath, and the next. Maybe now letting this awareness expand or widen to include all the body sensations that you can feel. Not just the sensations of breathing, but all the other sensations from all over your body. Sensations on the surface, from all the nerve endings we have in the skin. And also feeling all the sensations inside the body. Just being with this whole sensory field of the body. Or coming back to it whenever the mind wanders. Sort of making space for or laying out the welcome mat for all the various sensations. Even though there may be a mix of sensations that might be pleasant but also unpleasant, and then all the rest that are just neutral. Using this awareness of your body, this connection with body sensations as a kind of anchor, something just to keep coming back to whenever your mind wanders. Usually with mindfulness meditation, it helps to have that anchor, that focal point. And then it's as simple as just paying attention to it and bringing your attention back to it when your mind wanders. And just repeating that over and over and over. Another sort of present moment experience that we can use as an anchor, a focal point, is the experience of hearing. So maybe moving your attention now to just notice sounds. Just taking in sounds as if your ears are like microphones, which really they are. Notice how many different sounds you can hear, and notice how much detail you can detect about sounds. Different qualities of sounds like pitch or tone or volume or distance or direction. Anytime your mind wanders, just come back to this focus on sounds without analyzing or thinking about sounds, simply bringing awareness to them, noticing. And if thoughts come up about the sounds you hear, or thoughts about anything for that matter, you can just notice that those are thoughts. They also come and go, whether we want them to or not, just like sensations and sounds come and go. And throughout the meditation, so far, the idea has been to sort of come back to whatever we're focusing on if thoughts popped up. In other words, to kind of acknowledge thoughts and then leave them alone and focus on something else, on whatever the focal point is. Now we can move, see what it's like to move to having thoughts themselves be the focal point. In other words, just kind of sitting and kind of watching thoughts come and go. The aim of watching thoughts is that you don't hold on to them or push them away or control them in any way. And that you, in a sense, try to resist engaging in the thinking. And just with an open, curious attitude, notice how thoughts come and go. But, and which will likely happen repeatedly, if you get actually caught up in the thinking, kind of sucked into the stream of thoughts, then whenever you notice that's happened, just, that noticing that has happened means that you are now outside the stream of thoughts again, and then just go back to watching it flow by. If you find a visual image helpful, in fact, you could, as we sit here watching our thoughts, you could visualize, imagine a stream flowing by, perhaps with leaves from the trees that have fallen in and are floating down the stream. And as you watch the leaves float by, whenever a thought comes up, just picture the thought written on a leaf. So if the thought is in the form of words, you could picture the words on the leaf. Or if the thought is an image, you can picture the image on the leaf. without trying to hold on to it or push it away. Just let it float by. And whatever thoughts come up, just noticing those thoughts on the leaves. Or if you prefer a different visual image, another option is to imagine that you're looking at the sky and your thoughts are like birds flying by or like clouds floating by. Notice if your thoughts are coming up about specific things, maybe repeatedly, or maybe thoughts are moving all over the place, different topics. Maybe thoughts are coming up about past events or about the future. Just observing. Maybe also noticing that thoughts may sometimes feel pleasant and sometimes feel unpleasant. And then all the ones that are neither, we could just call neutral. And if any pleasant or unpleasant thoughts come up, notice any emotions that go with them. Feeling states, like feeling happy or sad, or nervous or calm. Just noticing how thoughts and emotions are constantly changing, coming and going. If any of the emotions and thoughts are particularly strong, you might notice body sensations that go with them. At any given moment, all kinds of experiences are happening. Maybe now just let your awareness be completely open to all of it. Sort of lay with the welcome mat for whatever shows up moment to moment. So you can notice thoughts and emotions and body sensations and also sounds and all kinds of other experiences. You can notice experiences through any of your five senses or experiences in the form of thoughts and emotions, body reactions, impulses. Just letting things be as they are, aware. And even when you hear the bell ring, just being aware of the sound and and aware of whatever experiences that triggers and whatever comes next. Notice your experiences throughout the meeting, maybe even for the rest of the day.